Hi, it's Addie.
And Morgan, and we're here with you on
Shark Bite. There are no announcements next week because of spring break.
Hashtag
no school.
Hi, I'm Natalie. And I'm Chloe, and we're here with your PBIS Monthly Highlight. This month's highlight is to keep safe. When you go across the road, look for cars. And when you go for a swim, look for anything below to make sure you keep safe. Take your safety precautions, kids. That's all for now. Bye.
Hi, this is Sam,
And one.
with your tides and moons.
On Sunday the 12th, there will be a full moon.
For the rest of the week, the moon will be a waning gibbous. The low tide on the 12th of March will be at 4:25 a.m., and the high will be at 11:07 p.m.
The low tide on the 13th will be at 5:10 p.m. and the high will be at 11:45 p.m.
The low tide on the 14th will be at 5:52 p.m., and the high will be at 11:52 a.m.
The low tide on the 15th will be at 6:53 p.m. and the high will be at 12:21 p.m.
The low tide on the 16th will be at 7:19 p.m., and the high will be at 12:51 a.m.
The low tide on the 17th will be at 8:07 p.m. and the high will be at 1:25 p.m.
The low tide on the 18th will be at 9:03 p.m., and the high will be at 2:04 p.m. This has been Sam,
And one.
with your tides and moons.
Hey guys, it's Rachel here, filling in for Riley for this week's teacher interview. This week we're doing Mr. Dallas.
Yay.
Okay, let's get started. First, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I am Mr. Dallas. I love music. I love Star Wars. I teach at Star Wars school. I teach at Sugarloaf School. And I teach band and choir and elementary music and all kinds of stuff like that.
Alright. What job would you have done if you were not a teacher?
If I was not a teacher, I would definitely be just a musician, like I sort of am sometimes. Yes.
Hi, it's Carly and Lola with you on birthdays. March 20th is Carter Nessa's birthday. Carly Morell's birthday is March 22nd. Landon Rustin's birthday is March 22nd. March 22nd is Dewey Y. Miller's birthday. See you next time on Birthdays.
Hi, I'm Michael,
And I'm Alex.
and we're here with your celebrity birthdays.
The three most famous people from this week's celebrity birthdays are Shaquille O'Neal, Carrie Underwood, and Stephen Curry.
On March 6th was NBA Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal's birthday. His accomplishments are 4 championships and 3 NBA finals.
On March 10th, it's Carrie Underwood's birthday. She won 2 Grammy Awards.
On March 14th was Stephen Curry's birthday. His accomplishments are 2 MVPs and 1 championship.
Hello, I'm Mason, and these are the award winners for the 2017 iHeartRadio Awards. Best Lyrics went to Love Yourself by Justin Bieber. The Innovative Award went to Bruno Mars. The R&B Artist of the Year went to The Weeknd. The Best New R&B Artist went to Bryson Tiller. Male Artist of the Year went to Justin Bieber. Best New Hip Hop Artist went to Chance the Rapper. Hip Hop Artist of the Year went to Drake. R&B Song of the Year went to Work by Rihanna. Female Artist of the Year went to Adele.
Hey, it's Rachel here and Claudia here with this week's Top 5 songs. At number 5, we have Closely by Chainsmokers featuring Halsey. At number 4, we have What I Like by Bruno Mars. At number 3, we have I Don't Want to Live Forever by Zayn and Taylor Swift. At number 2, we have Fat and Bougie by Mingos.
At number 1, we have
Shape
of You by Ed Sheeran.
2 weeks now in a row. This has been Claudia.
And Rachel here with this week's Top
Music.
Hi, my name is Peyton.
And my name is Matt. We are here with your local fishing report. Flats fishing has improved a little over the course of a month. The temperatures have risen and it is now tarpon time.
Snook season is here. It is being found near Flamingo. The snook have to be between 28 inches and 34 inches. This has been Peyton.
And Matt with your local fishing report.
Hello, it's Keegan, and here's this week's Florida Keys dive report. Monday through Sunday will mostly be around 1 foot waves. The temperature on the water, it has been around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing 12 miles per hour and is blowing northeast. See you next time on another Florida Keys dive report.
Hello, I'm Macon.
And I'm Dylan.
And we're here with your animal report.
Swordfish are mainly predators, but they also have other predators, as killer whales, sharks, and humans. Swordfish are mostly active at night and can weigh up to 1,500 pounds.
One of the scariest predators of the ocean is the great white shark. One bite can be very fatal, and they can weigh up to 5,000 pounds. And they hunt whales, seals, and other large fish.
Starfish have no brain or no blood, but they can be really heavy. They cannot live in fresh water and can regenerate if they are hurt. Swordfish are not actually a fish.
See you next time.
Hi, it's Claudia and Gabby here with this week's conspiracy theory. Today we will be talking about the lights over Phoenix theory.
On March 13th of 1997, there was a UFO sighting in Phoenix, Arizona, and Sonora, Mexico. Lights in the sky were reported by thousands of people that Wednesday night.
There were allegedly two distinct events involved in the incident. A triangular formation of lights were seen to pass over the state, and a series of stationary lights were seen in the Phoenix area.
Later, after all these events occurred, the U.S. Air Force identified the second group of lights to be flares dropped by an aircraft that was in training exercise at the Berry Goldwater Range in southwest Arizona.
People still believe that this had nothing to do with training exercises, but had something to do with aliens and UFOs. What do you think?
Here is a short clip of the suicide.
Hi, I'm Landon,
And I'm Dewey.
and we're here with your movie review.
In the movie Boss Baby, a man named Tim Templeton narrates and describes his 7-year-old self as being jealous of his fast-talking, briefcase-carrying baby brother named the Boss Baby.
When he goes on a mission to win back the affection of his parents, he finds out his baby brother threatens to destabilize the balance of the love in the world.
Both brothers must unite to save their parents and restore order into the world and prove that love is indeed an infinite force.
The previews are great, and it looks like it's going to be a funny movie.
Make sure to enjoy the movie.
This has been Landon
And Dewey.
with your movie review.
Hi, this is Carter.
And Isaiah with your video game review. Duck Life is a game where you train your duck in flying, running, climbing, and swimming, and race against other computer ducks. I think the game is fun because the characters are ducks, and I like ducks.
X3 is a game where you have to jump, slide, swim, and dodge swinging blades. After each level, the game gets harder. There are checkpoints in the game, so you don't have to restart the level over. I think it's cool because you have to go through challenging levels. This has been Carter.
And Isaiah with your video game review.
Hey guys, it's Jamal.
And Jalen, and we're here with world records. A line of donuts 1,841 feet and 10 inches long was built in Berlin during the 30th anniversary of the Friedrichstadt Palace building.
The world's biggest potato grown by Peter Glazebrook tips the scales at a whopping 8 pounds and 4 ounces, smashing the previous world record by 9 ounces. That's all for the Guinness World Record.
Hi, it's Jen. And this is Anne Claire. We are here with This Day in History.
Today is March 9th, and in 1959, Barbie made its debut.
Barbie first showed at the American Toy Fair in New York
The doll was designed by Ruth Handler.
and introduced by Mattel Toy Company, costing only $3.
In the first year, 300,000 Barbies were sold, making around $900,000. Over the years, Barbie has improved, and the company sells around 49.5 billion Barbies each year, and since the price went up, $1.8 billion were made on Barbie dolls.
Barbie has grown since 1995 and is not only dolls but movies. Now there are hundreds of movies that little girls adore. The first Barbie movie was made in 2001, 6 years after the doll was made, and the latest one is made in 2015. That's all for now. Bye!
Hi, I'm Hayden. And I'm Jaden. And we're here with your mythical creatures. The boogeyman is a common allusion to a mythical creature,
In many cultures, used by adults to frighten their children into good behavior.
Parents may tell their children that if they misbehave, the boogeyman will get them.
And here are some boogeyman facts.
The first fact is the boogeyman punishes children who suck their thumbs.
The second fact is the boogeyman is a nickname for the devil.
The third fact is the boogeyman tales vary by region.
The fourth fact is the boogeyman is usually a masculine entity, but can be any gender.
And we'll see you next time on Mythical Creatures.